point. My name is General and I'm back again. I know it's been a while, but this time around we are back and we are big, we are loud, we are everywhere. And so if today is your first time watching us, do not forget to hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel for us. Leave us a comment under the comment section, like this video. You can also share this video, but most importantly, Emma Renfi put us on post notification by also clicking on the notification button you see right there. For sports, entertainment, politics, trending news, everything that you need, this is the channel for you. So as I said earlier on, my name is General. Now this video is going to be about the recent release of the Wassce results at Ebabonte Ghana, and internet, so it hasn't been easy at all. Radio stations everywhere, television stations, they are all discussing the Wassce results are a buy enche. So within last week, that was Saturday, and our Wassce results in a buy mountain so na acquire BBL because results a buy no anko. The results were not good at all because especially the core subjects, most of the students failed the core subjects. Talking about mathematics, integrated science, and social studies. These three subjects and Kwalani failure portal. So I'll give you the breakdown on how everything went. But before I go there, I mean, start with the mathematics because we all know that mathematics is a core subject. One pass here, you cannot enter any tertiary institution here in Ghana, whether say a university, training college, nursing training, any kind of higher level education, without you passing mathematics and English language, it will be difficult for you to enter any of these institutions. And so this year, 2025, what's the Ankolani trail? About 200,000 students failed mathematics in this year's Wassce. And this is the worst in 7 years. So in 7 years, this is the worst Wassce results about regarding mathematics because it's a student, 200,000 Ghanaian student, and man pass it mathematics. And then it means you have a big problem. Ever since the introduction of the free senior high school by in 2018, according to the statistics, this is the worst. 200,000 students failed mathematics. And we all know, as I said, one pass mathematics now, it will be difficult for you to enter any tertiary institution here in Ghana. Mathematics and English is a must. In Ghana, you have to get at least C6 before you can enter into any tertiary institution. So let me give you the breakdown on how the things went. So 130, let's start from English. 131,097 students failed English. And in Kuala 131,000 no fail English, which represent 30.27%. So let me read the press release if you like on Saturday regarding this whole Wassce results by. So the West African Examination Council wishes to inform its numerous stakeholders that it has released provisional results of candidates who sat for the Wassce for School Candidate 2025 Ghana only version. The council will make available login details, blah blah blah. Let me leave that one out. Now you call the performance statistics. That's where it says that a total number of 461,736 candidates made up of 207,450 males and 254,321 females from 1,021 schools registered for the examination. This figure is a 0.24 increase over the 2024 entry figure of 460,611. A total number of 5,621 candidates representing 1.26% were absent from the examination. So let's look at the statistics. The various subjects, especially the core ones, math, science, English, and social. How on pass rate in Equoy. So if you look at the table, the performance table, English, those who had A1 to C6, There were 289,673, representing 69%. So let's say that English need at least try because 69% they are okay. Omunya grade D7. D7 is not a pass mark in Ghana. Intunya D7 untumi nkonim ewo babia. So D7 they were 37,712, representing 8.18%. Those who had E8, which is also not a pass mark in Ghana, 39,091, representing 9.23%. Those who had F9, 54,294, representing 12.86%. Now the core mathematics. Those who had A1 to C6, 209,068, representing 48.73%. So for commerce, 48% penalty pass here. 48%, which is very bad because commerce in there when and those who had grade D7, D7 is also not a pass mark. 52,991, representing 11.62%. Those who had grade E8, 52,145. Those who had F9, 114,872, which means they didn't pass at all. F9 there, and yet, and UTT, some of the students almost say this year commerce na adding pa, but GES at the press release about say any Muslim school now the same thing because they cannot bring any questions outside outside the approved curriculum. And so why are they saying that the commerce was difficult? Social studies, those who had A1 to C6, 248,538. Those who had F9, 122,000 plus. So for social studies and mathematics, Oman pass it. No. Oman pass it. Oman pass it. The subject to me a pass here English and then the science. But for the maths and the social studies, it didn't go well. It didn't go well at all. So you see, if you look at if you compare the previous years, right? In 2022, English they had 60% pass. 2023 English they had 73% pass. 2024 they had 69, and this year another 69. Mathematics 2022 they had 61%. 2023 62%, which was an increase. Last year 66%, which was an increase. This year 48, are dropping from 66 to 48. So this is how things are going in this year's Wassce. And if you look at the examination irregularities, right? According to the WAEC, the what? Cancellation of subject results of 6,295 candidates for bringing foreign materials like prepared notes, textbooks, and printed materials into the examination halls. So this number of people, they cancel their entire results. And so a whole lot. Now let me move on because some professors and educationists have been speaking in this country. There are a whole lot of things that also politicians come there, both from NPP and then NDC. NPP for say NDC for Baba no mashada. I'm marking colonel down. Senegal will be good the previous government in Masi. NDC for also say the previous government only free SHS by no or during their time no man colano in access to some even questions before the exams. Instead of calling apoko control, instead of no to trying to a whole lot. GES anyway, and so at the press release about say this year, invigilation here very strict. Instead into me into I did trying to tell her said previous years in the now ma a year invigilation any strict and so nearly 1 out of every 4 candidates failed core mathematics. So if you take 4 students, 1 of them failed core mathematics. This is what Professor Stephen Adair said. He said, stricter investigation prevented cheating that could have inflated scores. According to him, The invigilation this year was very, very, very strict. The former education minister came out to say some things that the GES didn't provide enough support to teachers to help them in teaching the student very well. Some of the allowances were not paid, and there might be extra classes were taken out and a whole lot. And so, and also GS for also the press, but I don't know, I cannot go to read out all those press release GS for a buy. And so let me move on. Now, social studies are because social studies, we all know it is one of the easiest subjects in school. If you put in some effort, you pass. If you put in a small amount of effort, you pass social studies. Yes, we're going to control lack of there being inadequate, whatever, and all those things. If you put in an effort, small effort, you pass. Social studies is not like math or science. You see, but still, they couldn't pass it. Most of them failed social studies. You see, our leaders are here worrying about unnecessary things like go and cut your hair or buy me tea and say. Meanwhile, the real work is on the ground. The real work is on the ground for the students to pass the examination. What has the hair? You see, the Rasta guy who went to Achamota, you see, he went to some school or somewhere. He got A1s and all. You see, like, and our students too, most of them too are indisciplined now because of say young punish students to school. The indiscipline is becoming unbecoming. And more use phones in school. Some of them like they'll be beating teachers in school. We heard news about one thing, students harassing teachers and all that. The indiscipline is not, you see, almost all they do is having phones and all the time and doing unnecessary stuff. Most of the students. And so the blame, we can blame the teachers because they are the ones teaching the case. They will take part of the blame, the students themselves, parents, and the GS as a whole. And so now you go to some schools, right? You realize that some of the classrooms you have like 70, 80 to 100 students in one class with one teacher standing in front of them teaching them. How can 100 students, a teacher, mathematics? Enye easy. Now there's a survey about one thing said the weakness of the candidates identified by chief examiners. And so the first one, they are saying that representing mathematical information in a diagram. So most of the students couldn't represent the mathematical information in a diagram. Yeah, Venn diagram and all those things, We who's gonna mass engine on here. Second, solving global mathematics related problems. So some of the global mathematics issues, to solve it. Constructing cumulative frequency tables from given data distribution. Cumulative frequency, amount data of numbers, and also most of them couldn't do it. The fourth one, solving application problems in simple interest. Yes, when say mathematics, it was VAT, simple interest, all those things. They couldn't do it. Making deductions from real life problems. That is subtraction, multiplication, division, and addition. They couldn't do all those things. Translating word problems into mathematical expressions. They couldn't do all those ones as well. Interpreting results from cumulative frequency curves and all that. So the sources is John Kapi. He is a director of public affairs at Wassce. So all these are some of the concerns and issues are raising, but the fact still remains that this year Wassce in Kwalano core maths and social studies going to be in track. F9, E8, D7, Dawson and so 200,000 students they all failed core maths. This is something that the country needs to look into it. Or simply 4-year proper survey. Year like the quinty mass problem na you kwa betu mafaso a solve ya next year no ebi nsan so incorporating ho bi. If today is your first time watching this particular channel, kindly subscribe to our channel for us, leave us a comment and also share our video. My name is General. I'll see you in our next episode. I'm out.